up, y'all? Life Unscripted, episode 11. You know what I'm saying? It's your host here, Ron.
The ratio back in the building.
And we got a special guest today. And I'm gonna do an intro. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna see how good this one is. I was thinking about it beforehand. We do an intro. Small town hero, inspiration for the youth. Got up and Mr. Get It Done. You know what I'm saying? Start things from nothing and expanding. And I feel like fortune followed that. And this is the man who I'm talking about right here. He could say his name. You know what I'm saying?
It's Kev from the Yang brand.
And he gave what he talking about. That's what I was talking about, because that Yang brand got him in so many positions. I recorded him doing a speech for the high school he went to. Inspiration for the youth. Got up and got it done in high school. That's when you started, right?
Yeah.
In
like
high
right
school.
Yeah.
Got up and got it done. You know what I'm saying? We're going to be talking about not really that much on that part. We're going to talk about the insights he's gained from going through that and what we can relate to and things of that nature.
Yeah.
So I want to talk about how much time we got, Derek, if we have to stop. 7 minutes. So we're going to give you a little monologue right here.
But
what changed in your life after you started the business?
Everything, bro. Like, being a business owner, you have to understand that your business doesn't grow if you don't grow. So for me, it's been a personal journey, just like a personal development, if you will. You know, so everything changed, bro. From my mentality, my desires, outlook, everything, bro.
Okay, that's tough.
Yeah.
That's tough.
Yeah.
I want you to lead it off. You had any thoughts on what he said, or any questions or remarks? 'Cause I got a couple.
No. Go ahead.
Okay. First one I want to point out, I'll go middle. The personal journey. When looking at your business, we're talking about, there's more, right? But which one do you highlight that, man, what business that you have that just shows the growth of you the most?
Yang, for sure.
Okay, so
Yeah,
when you look at Yang, what feelings does that give you? Now, you know what I'm saying? From now to when you started, like what is that? Like, you know what I'm saying? It's like, what I'm pointing out is, you feel like that's your child type of thing. Like, what type of feelings it gives you?
Nah, I don't feel like Yang is my child, bro. Because you have to sometimes have like a sense of separation from the business, because then that can mess with your confidence. If your business is low or doing bad, then you feel like you a bad person.
Facts.
So I don't really look at it as my baby. What I do is I look at Yang as a vehicle. So Yang has been a vehicle for me to start a podcast, to build a fashion platform that's reaching crazy numbers monthly now. You feel me? Like, blowing up on social media right now because I started this brand. Because being in this brand space, I learned about fashion. Now I highlight fashion. And
I get it.
You know what I mean? So Yang is literally the center nucleus.
I get it, yeah.
Everything else is stemmed from that shit.
Yeah. So, basically starting, let me switch it to that. For people who don't want to run a business, right? Would you just say just starting something? Because how could everybody get their own vehicles, what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying.
Well, I mean, it really just comes down to, like, you know, your personal desires, like what you passionate about. I say it comes down to passion, for real.
So follow your passion.
Yeah, if you passionate about certain things, some people passionate about medicine. Okay, cool. Like, that medical field can be your vehicle.
Facts.
That can stem into so many different things. Mine was motivation and fashion. So, boom, that's my vehicle.
Wow. Okay. So following your passion. Now I gotta point out how much time we got before we jump into this.
Go ahead.
Okay. So pointing out, they don't know what their vehicle is yet. They don't know what car they want. What would be the best step for somebody fresh out of high school to do what they like? You know what I'm saying?
I would say, for one, try shit. That's gonna be the easiest way to just start doing process of elimination. Trying a bunch of things, even if it's stuff that you feel like you wouldn't like, you never know. Another thing is, like, just think about, what would I do for free every single day if I can get, like, if money didn't matter? Like, what would I do for free just because I simply love it? That question right there, even if it's cooking. Okay, bro, cooking is a ridiculous industry. You know what I mean? Like, I don't even know if it's like billion or trillion, but we all gotta eat.
It's
You know what I mean?
If it wasn't that crazy, you wouldn't be in Oakland and they posted on every corner.
Come
if
on.
you know what I'm talking about, you know what I'm talking about.
Come on. So it's like, yeah, you gotta eat. But yeah, I say just try shit, and then I said, so what would I do for free every day if money didn't matter?
So what made you hop into your business? Just trying shit?
Nah, so mine actually stems from depression.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Damn, I ain't get that.
Yeah, mine stemmed from depression for real, because I had moved here from the Bay, and basically I wanted to hoop when I was out there because I grew up out that way. So hooping all that time and then moving away from all my friends and shit, I just got depressed out here for real. Okay. You know, and Patterson was super dry back then. Yeah. We didn't even have like the Walmart yet. Yeah. So we didn't have nothing. Yeah. I'm like, what's going on?
And getting Walmart was like a big deal.
That was like a mall.
I got here right when the Walmart was
you go there just to go.
So I didn't know how low. Okay.
Yeah,
that's
so
how
it's
big
like,
it was out here.
Yeah. So I moved here and I was just hella depressed, and then after a while I just didn't like the feeling, bro. You know what I mean? I was like, this is not even me. I'm not a negative person, so I started to just put up quotes on social media every day, and people gravitated towards that. You know what I mean? And then from there, like, bro, like, this is dope, whatever you're doing. I'm like, shit, I don't even know what I'm doing. I'm doing this for me right now. Put my natural sense of and my love for fashion with that, and now we got Yang and Actually Grinding.
Okay, that's hard.
Nah, that's tough.
Yeah, that's how it started, bro.
You got anything you want to say?
No.
All right, so I got a lot. All right, you know what I'm saying? The deck is stacked.
No, you got a lot to talk about.
Yeah, nah, for real, because then that made me think of because you was very vague on the start of it.
Yeah.
Let's center in on that first high school to that. What did that even look like? Because I can't imagine starting a brand. What year did you start this?
Technically 2015.
So 2015. I'm trying to think. In my sense of knowledge, there's a lot of things. Drop shipping wasn't even that popular then.
Nah. It was before all this.
Yeah,
TikTok,
you know what I'm saying? All before.
TikTok.
Like, how'd you even find the information to source your clothes, to source your, you know, what did that look like?
All trial and error, bro.
Like, explain, like, when you first started, like, you know what I'm saying? What was you doing?
So basically, when I first started, I was just sketching, right? I think I got familiar with fashion by like distressing denim and all that. So it's like I wasn't just completely ignorant to fashion.
Yep.
I used to change the brim of hats and shit, like the fabric on it.
Oh, so you had some practicality skills.
Yeah. So I was like really spending time in my room, like customizing clothes. But when it came to like the brand thing, I had got inspired by this one dude. What's his name? Caleb or something. Mm-hmm. But he had a brand called Narcotics.
He from out here or something?
I think he's from the 209, bro.
Oh, okay. So you know him personally?
No. I don't know him.
You just heard of him.
I just heard of him, and he was kind of going crazy around that time. So I'm like, damn, this brand stuff kind of clean. And I seen he's making a lot of money, of course. Yeah. So I'm like,
fit in.
Fuck it. Let me go on and you feel me? See what I could do. And then that's what really sparked me. And I was just watching what he would do, type of stuff he dropped. But everything as far as like learning the business of fashion was all trial and error. All of it.
That's tough.
I had to get out there and just, risk my money, risk my time, energy. Yeah.
You said you took a leap out, right? Mm-hmm. I'm curious, personally, what does that leap look like back then? Like, what did you do? Like, you just Googled, like, how did that look? Like, cause now I could, just looking on social media, just typing it in, give you source of information. I was trying to figure out how you got the information then. Like, who'd you get in contact with? Like,
I think...
Just curiosity, though.
Yeah, I personally, you need somebody to make this stuff. Right?
Yeah.
So it's like, I was working at the time, and I would just save my checks. And honestly, I just invested in the trademark first.
Okay.
What I mean? My mom was like, if you're serious about it, like, trademark it now.
Okay.
So I trademarked it, and I'm like, damn, I just put in $300 for this. I'm really, like, I'm not playing about this no more. You know what I mean? So after that, kind of just invested in some hats. From the hats came the t-shirts, and then from there, it was like a sweatsuit, which was my first big purchase. It cost like $800. I remember begging my dad to help me with it, and he was like, "Man, this little bullshit you're doing." Now he dropped tears seeing what I'm doing. You know what I mean? So it's like full circle moments. But back then he was just like, "Man, I had to damn near beg him for it." But he gave me some of the money. I think he gave me like half.
Okay.
And invested in the sweatsuits and shit, man.
Did they sell out fast? Did you make it back fast, or they sit? Like, what was the experience? That first drop, that matters.
I only got like 24 of them, but them joints was They was gone.
They was gone?
Yeah, because by that time, it's like people now know I got a brand.
Already know.
You know what I mean? Yeah, because the hats and the shirts, they're like, oh, these sweatsuits fire. Like, I'm going to get one.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it was a lot of supporters.
Okay, so that's tough. Because imagine if you did it.
Yeah.
What you think? Like, when we started the podcast, we had a lot of support.
Bro.
Imagine we did it.
Oh, yeah. Having nobody.
Yeah, nobody bought it. You just spent $800. Ain't fuck with the design.
Yeah, I'm not going to say, you feel me? Like, the first pieces sold.
Okay.
They didn't sell crazy. People just knew what I was doing.
Okay.
I still got them pieces.
Oh, really?
I swear.
Like, as a memorial? Memorabilia?
Never moved.
Oh, wow.
It never sold.
Oh.
It was like little sales. Like, I remember I think the hats, I sold a few and I got hella excited and bought like 50 shirts. Okay. Way too many.
Yeah.
Sold
happens,
only like 20 of them.
Okay.
And then from there is when I was like, damn, okay. And that's why I had to ask my dad for money for the sweatsuits. Mm-hmm. Boom, he did that and then the sweatsuits went. And that's when I was like,
the whole 24.
Okay. Yeah, the whole joint, yeah.
Okay, so that was a breakout moment.
Yeah, that slightly. I mean, 24 sweatsuits, I probably made like 1200.
But how much was you making at that time?
Yeah,
how much was you making at that time? You didn't have 800 at that point.
Well, true.
That's what I meant more so.
Yeah,
like, you know
it definitely opened my eyes. I was like, damn. You know, it was like a drug.
Yeah.
You make that money, like, oh, I could do it again.
Yeah, no, we was just talking about that too.
Yeah.
The fact that when you do something, you got that reward back to it quickly. Yeah, the
hustle
hustle.
is a drug.
The hustle is a drug.
On mama.
Yeah.
Because that, bro, even with like social media, that's why I'm so consistent on that shit. Because I'm seeing the results in real time.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, bro, I'm getting crazy followers a day. Like, bro, I'm posting 3 times every day.
Yeah, no, facts. Yeah, that's what I was telling you. That stuff is real life.
Yeah,
it's
sure.
real life.
For sure.
So from the sweatsuits on, was it just ups? I know it wasn't just ups. I know for a fact it wasn't just ups.
Nah, it was hella downs, bro. It was probably it was some crazy ups, some crazy downs. Like I done went broke hella times.
On the business?
Yeah. Yeah, like personally, like everything.
Okay.
Bro, what did that look like? What that look like?
Spending on the business is that?
What that look like to you?
What?
Like broke, because everybody got different definitions of that. What did that look like to you?
I think
like zero in the bank account.
Yeah, when I couldn't buy my son diapers, bro.
Oh, yeah.
Like that, I was down bad.
Okay. So you know,
yeah.
I mean, with me, you got the same broke. You got the same broke.
Yeah,
you got the
like,
same broke.
when you can't buy diapers, it's just like,
barely
I'm fucked
food.
up. Yeah, I'm like,
fucked up.
Yeah, like I'm down bad. So I'm like, that was probably my lowest moment. And then I had a low moment recently too.
Oh, really?
End of 2024 was a low moment, bro. Somebody robbed me.
Oh, really?
Yeah, manufacturer got me for like 10 bands. Wow. The damages was like probably 35, 40. Wow. So yeah, that was like a big, and you know, fall season is like the biggest for fashion.
That's a big.
So I invested a lot of money into that collection. Got scammed. Had to double pay just to get some of my shit away from another manufacturer. Wow. So yeah, it was a bad time, bro. Like
looking back on that, that's a huge event. Manufacturing a little free piece of jewels. Mm-hmm. What could you get from that lesson? Because it could be applied. Be practical about it. Because it could apply. You know what I'm saying? Not just in clothing industry when you about to make that big investment or something like that. Did you have not portfolio, but like a relationship with this manufacturer beforehand?
Nah. So it was the thing. Okay, I got a few different gems that like I can do that's vague. Don't trust people just because they have pictures with famous people. Like just because they
reviews
have good reviews or whatever, like that don't mean they're gonna treat you good. Mm-hmm. So that was one valuable thing. Another one, don't do business with out of shape people.
Out of what?
Out of shape people.
Out of shape?
Yeah.
Like not fit?
Yeah.
What does that tell you?
Because if you're not disciplined enough to be
facts.
You feel me? If you're not disciplined towards yourself, I know you're not disciplined towards your business.
Facts.
That's just what I've learned. And then another one was like,
it's a real tale though.
That's real tale. If you're fat, I'm not doing business with you.
I hear you.
Like not fat shaming or nothing.
No, I hear you.
It's a discipline.
The discipline. How can you care about this and you don't care about yourself?
I hear you, but there's some big
you
people.
got
There's some big
issues.
people with big money. That's what I'm saying.
For surely, but that don't mean they're good people.
Yeah, that's true.
They could be a snake.
That's true.
And that's I'm not saying they ain't got money.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? But that don't mean they're gonna be good.
Yeah, they could have been doing it.
Upstanding, yeah.
Not 100%.
And the last one I'll say is don't make a sudden move. Because the opportunity could be big. Don't rush anything. Like take your time. If people try to get you to make a fast decision, they're probably trying to get over on you. 99% they're getting over on you. So Yeah, take your time with all decisions. Like if you excited about it in that moment, they've sold you. Relax. Be like, okay, I'll get back to you in 24 hours, and then make your decision. So you can sit and actually think about that. You know what I mean?
Haste make waste, but know the clock is ticking.
What was that?
Haste make waste, but know the clock is ticking.
What that mean?
Like when you haste or doing something like rushing it, it's wasteful effort, wasteful. You know what I'm saying? You do wasteful steps. Like you didn't have to do that right there to get where you had to go. But you can't go too slow because you know the clock is running out of time.
Yeah.
So you gotta find a golden line between both. That's what I learned in my practices too.
I like it. Yeah, no, that's real.
And them is real things. The reason why I say the first one I felt resonated with me, his first about the reviews. I've learned running these businesses, you can manufacture reviews.
Oh yeah, you can buy reviews and everything.
You ain't even gotta buy them. You can just
yeah.
type them.
Yeah, no.
Enter, 5-star, 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 5-star.
Goodness.
No, that's a real thing. That's a real thing.
Yeah.
I'm thinking. Well, I was saying that because he said this is from his personal experience. They have pictures of rappers and shit like that.
Right.
Like,
Big
it was,
names.
give them a couple $.
Probably.
Take a picture with this.
Probably.
You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying?
Probably.
Yeah.
AI.
You've been sold.
AI. Yeah. I mean,
You've
I don't
been
think it
sold.
was AI, but
AI.
nowadays AI is getting good enough to where
AI
it
is
could,
really
where it
good.
could be.
Put
Yeah.
that face on that body.
No, it's possible. I mean, I don't think now, but probably in about a year or so. Yeah.
Now.
No, I haven't seen good enough AI yet. Me personally.
I didn't see it.
Yeah.
Yeah, me too. You tripping. You ain't seen
I
that?
guess I didn't explore AI enough.
It was to the point where it's a real issue.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a real. It's like they call it what, fakies or flaw. What's that called? I forgot that that's a word for it. Fake something.
I heard they made it like illegal or something like that to make AI of the other people like.
They trying to. It's not passing law yet.
Yeah.
Like using AI voices of celebrities
Yeah.
for ads.
AI, yeah.
Or
Videos
you know
and
what I'm
stuff like that.
saying?
Yeah. I mean,
So it's not. It's that the law hasn't passed yet though.
no, how hard it's gonna be to enforce that, but it's all good.
What they're gonna do? I think they're gonna do AI generated technology that detect AI.
Oh yeah, AI to detect. It's gonna be AI. It's gonna be the same as computers are nowadays. Hackers fighting hackers.
Yeah,
AI facing AI.
Yeah.
Basically.
No
Yeah.
facts.
It's gonna be a better AI to come out to go against the other AI. It's gonna be a big. Let's see what you're saying.
Now this was a shorter podcast. We glad he was able to come on here and
good
give his
podcast.
talks.
Yeah, no, this was a great conversation for sure.
Yeah, it was more
A
of
lot
a
of value.
conversation. It was like conversation. It didn't even feel like podcast.
Yeah, it was. You know what I'm saying? He got a cool vibe to it. How'd you like it?
It was dope, bro.
Mhm.
Personally, I think there's a lot of value that a person could extract. You said your main audience or demographic is like high schoolers or getting out of high school.
It's like
It's both.
Like,
Yeah.
It's like 18
It's like
to
our
25.
age. Yeah.
Oh, bro, what?
Yeah.
You just got laced for a straight hour and a half, whatever this was.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, hella game, bro.
Yeah.
From women to business.
Yeah,
to
we really.
mentality.
Yeah,
we,
with the kids
we went
everything.
completely. I just want to start right there. No, I
I
didn't
didn't
mean
even
to.
think about that. We just talked about all that pretty quick. It was
Yeah.
women to kids, to parents, to business.
Yeah.
Yeah, real
Touched on
fast.
real life.
Yeah,
So
it was some real concise thoughts. I feel like that's why we was able to get through it so quick.
Yeah.
It wasn't
So-
a lot of. We wasn't thinking on the spot about nothing.
You know, I was
Yeah.
saying, this is the first person we had like real laid back personality.
Oh, everybody else hype?
Really laid back.
I
to
say
where
you
you're
the
not-
first person that had the thoughts put together.
Mm.
BC had it. If he wasn't on
He
the
talked
time,
too
if he
much
no, but if Kevin wasn't on a time constraint, he probably would have stayed longer.
Yeah.
Would you? Or
Yeah.
But the thing
I mean,
is, he was getting to the points and he would push out real
I
quick.
had 3 other topics,
Bro, I
brother.
believe you. But you gotta think about that. You gotta think about it like this. There's been time. How many times?
we can do a part 2 for sure.
Yeah, how many times did we go through?
We went through. I only went through 1.
Oh, one off of there. You're
Yeah,
right. You're right.
we
But we went through
derailed.
about like 4 or 5.
Yeah,
Real.
but we.
So I was thinking like other times we had like
Oh, I
2
went through
hour
two. I went through two.
podcasts and we
I went
done 2 topics for 2 hours. You know what I'm saying? Like
That was because we
yeah.
derailed.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm
Yeah, the
saying.
derailing is real, but we appreciate you coming on here. Like and subscribe, and
He didn't even shout none of his likes. I mean, we're gonna add him. We're gonna add him and all.
I'm gonna throw his socials up right here.
Yeah. At
everything.
Yang Vibe, at Papa Yang. Papa Yang on TikTok, Instagram. Man, we lit.
Y'all, I'm gonna put his socials up, and right now we out.
All right,
Yes, sir.
peace out, y'all.
Shop Yang
Appreciate
Vibe.
it.